Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Electric Tornado Weather Update video. And today we're going to be going over our weather forecast for the United States. So, yeah, we're going to be expecting some pretty warm temperatures that are going to be coming into the United States after this Arctic blast passes through, which can cause a lot of big problems. And we're going to be talking about all of this as well as another dangerous atmospheric river that is coming through. So let's get into the video. So first of all, I'm gonna start talking about some of our above average temperatures that we will see after this Arctic blast passes through. So this is our 6 to 10 day above average temperature outlook by the CPC Climate Prediction Center. You can see these warm things. The more closer you are to Texas and New Mexico, the warmer it will be, and the chances that you will not see a white Christmas. So I mean, look at this. I mean, this is going to be we're going to see a thaw, a December thaw, meaning that we're expecting just warm air to come right into the United States after this Arctic blast passes through. For many of you guys, it's really cold right now. For a lot of you guys, it's cold right now because we had a life-threatening Arctic blast. You can see we got some snow going on up here in some places, and we're gonna get some warm temperatures. That could lead to severe weather. I mean, if you're up here in the northeast, there is a chance that there could be a white Christmas if you're up here in the extreme northeast. As well, there's a chance for a white Christmas if you're in the north, like up here. But anywhere that's kind of in like the redder colors, your chances get increasingly lower to have a white Christmas as you get closer to New Mexico and Texas. So this is what our temperature outlook is expecting. Is we're going to be seeing above average temperatures come into the United States after this Arctic blast passes through. So let's jump straight into that and look at the details of the thaw that we're expecting. So let's pull in pivotal weather. This is a weather app that I love, and I'm going to show you guys what we're expecting with our temperatures. So here we are on this app. This is what it looks like right now. This is our Arctic blast right here. See this Arctic blast? That's our Arctic blast, and over here is our warm temperatures right now. I mean, it's not really warm. Definitely pretty cold still up here, but this is our Arctic blast right here. So the temperatures are going to warm up over here pretty soon here. But look at this. The warm air starts to come in a little bit more. And then the warm air kind of just takes over the United States. This is around December 18th. Look at this. We're going to be seeing above average temperatures for most of the United States. And then we're going to get a little shot of cold air come down again. And I don't know if this is actually going to be like a shot of cold air or what it's going to be. But like if cold air comes down and mixes with some of the heat and stuff and kind of pushes away the heat, that could lead to severe weather and maybe even some snowstorms. Then we might see like some other cold shots of air come down as well during this heat. But this is going to be like just crazy heat that's going to come into the United States, and there is going to be a possibility for literally a Christmas heat wave. It's a low chance, but I mean it's definitely a possibility. I mean this image right here just shows you this is on Christmas Eve. This image shows you that most of you guys watching this video will likely not see a white Christmas because look at this. This is on Christmas Eve. And then this is what it could look like on Christmas. Looks like we're going to see some above average temperatures. Looks like we could see a little bit below average temperatures over here. It's kind of far into the future to actually know what it's going to be looking like. But we'll talk about it more if we get more data about it. But I mean, it just, oh my gosh, it just stays there. The heat, that doesn't show signs of going away after it comes through. It will go away at some point. This doesn't mean winter's over. It just means that we're going to see some warm air coming to the United States. But this thing will probably last until at least into early January. But it's going to be pretty crazy, and it can actually possibly lead to some pretty big severe weather outbreaks out there. Might even lead to some pretty big tornadoes that are possible that actually happen a lot in December. So we actually had some pretty, we had some actually pretty historic tornado outbreaks in December before because of these temperature changes, and that does have a possibility to happen. So definitely just pay attention to the severe weather and tornadoes that are going to be a possibility as we get into mid-December into late December. So and early January. So that's just something that I want to tell you guys. So let's talk about some of the storms that we could see that come from this in the future. So here we are. This is our future radar. Let's do precipitation type and rate. So this is our future radar, GFS future radar. This will show us our chances to see some severe weather in the next over until Christmas time. So if we fast forward it a little bit, so that you can see that atmospheric river up there that we'll talk about a little bit more. You can see, look at this thing that happens right here. We have the atmospheric river. The temperatures will be warm and then they'll drop pretty significantly. Then you can see that kind of combines with some of this rain down here. And then look at this. We could see a severe weather um, chance down here on December 19th through 18th through 19th. There's going to be a possibility that we could see some severe weather chances for anywhere over this area, December 18th through 19th. And there's also going to be a chance for some snow because of this atmospheric river. But I mean, look at this. This is likely going to happen, but we can't confirm if it's going to happen. Can't confirm. We don't know how strong it's going to be. We don't know how weak it's going to be. But we'll talk about that more as we get more data into it, and we'll talk about more of the severe weather if we get more info about it. But that's just kind of that's the thing that we need to talk about next. But yeah, got all that done with. That's the chance for severe weather for the United States up next. But one of these cold dips that come down are going to cause at least a big severe weather outbreak. So let's push that aside and let's get back into our atmospheric river that we're going to be expecting. So that's what we're going to be talking about next. So let's go up here into the Pacific Northwest and let's take a look at it. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. We got some warnings out here right now. We got some flood watches. We got some special weather statements. We got high wind advisories. We're definitely going to be expecting some high winds out here today. Definitely, high winds are expected. But the main concern is going to be landslides and flooding and stuff like that, which is going to be pretty dangerous because not too long ago we already had a atmospheric river come through and that just made the grounds wet, and that means that landslides are going to be a possibility and stuff like that. So here's our HRRR future radar for this area today. You can see that there's going to be some snow mixed within here. You see there's going to be some rain. We're going to have rapid temperature changes and stuff like that. But there's going to be a chance for landslides. There's going to be chances for mudslides, I think they like to say. But that's kind of just what we're expecting up there for atmospheric river. This is dangerous. This is going to be historic, and these rivers are probably going to these rivers already rose a little bit because of the flooding, but they could rise more because of this flood. So it's just going to be pretty dangerous, and just one thing to be aware about. Water is going to significantly lower over here. If you're over here in parts of Virginia and Maryland, kind of the borders between that. Look at these. We got some low water advisories out here, meaning that we're gonna see water abnormally get low. And you know the places that are going to be impacted by this is going to be the tidal Potomac River. I don't know if that's how I say that. And Key Bridge to Cobb Island over here, and Chesapeake Bay north of Sandy Point, and we also got Patapsco, I don't know how I say that, river, including the Baltimore Harbor and Chester River to Queenstown. And so if you're over here near this in any of these rivers I just listed, you guys are expecting low water inside the rivers, and wind for the low water advisory until 3 p.m. EST this afternoon, for the small craft advisory until 1 p.m. EST this afternoon. So that's when we're expecting these things to expire. Impacts: conditions will be hazardous to small craft. Below normal water levels will result in hazardous navigating conditions. Inexperienced mariners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. Mariners should navigate shallow waters with extreme caution due to below normal water levels. So that's why we have a low water advisory out here. We need to be very careful if you're out there boating. So that's another thing I want to talk about. Then let's talk about Atlanta, Georgia, Athens, Gainesville, Lagrange, LaGrange, and Columbus, Georgia. So let's talk about that. So we have a special weather statement in effect for high fire danger conditions late this morning into the evening for north and central Georgia due to low relative humidities. Please refer to your local burn permitting authorities whether you may burn outdoors. If you do burn outside, use extreme caution. So that's why we have a special weather statement out here. And we have a cold weather advisory in parts of South Carolina over here for very cold temperatures as low as 17 expected, as well as a freeze advisory, a freeze warning over here in parts of southeastern Georgia, and a freeze watch for southwestern Georgia and parts of Florida. So there's going to be some pretty freezing temperatures and fire danger. So that's one thing just to keep in mind. Let's take a look at our snow totals that we are expecting in the Pacific Northwest next. So this is what our snow totals are looking like right now. And if we fast forward, this is our total snowfall that we're expecting for today and tomorrow. We can see that we could see up to 3 to 5 inches of snow, maybe 3 to 6 inches of snow if you're out here in some places. Just a lot of scattered snow showers out here are going to be a possibility if you're over here in the Pacific Northwest. So another thing to keep in mind is slick roadways out here. And yeah, just be aware for stuff like that. But the main concern that we're talking about is going to be like the severe weather events that can happen because of our heat waves. That is going to be a possibility. So that is our main concern. But yeah, guys, make sure to stay aware for severe weather in the future. And this is going to be pretty crazy. Thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. We do not have any tropical weather going on right now. Well, we have tropical weather, but we don't have any, tropical storms or hurricanes going on right now. And we do not have to worry about any upcoming ones, so that is good. Thank you guys so much for watching Electric Tornado. I will see you guys in the next video. And this is our chances for winter storms over the next few days. You can see that we're gonna have some minor impacts over here with in the next 3 days, but. It's not going to be too much, the weather's going to get pretty active the more we get into late December and mid-December. But yeah, we're having actually some severe droughts in a lot of parts of the United States right now as well. So if you're in any of these brown areas, you guys are under a severe drought. So thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. I'll see you guys in the next Electric Tornado weather video. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to stay tuned for live streams and any weather update videos or shorts. And also recommend watching Ryan Hall, y'all. He is a weather YouTuber. Just search him up. Sorry, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Just search him up, and if you want to, you can search him up, and he is a good weather YouTuber, he does weather forecast videos like me and weather live streams. So make sure to tune in to him and tune in to me. I'll see you guys in the next weather forecast video. Bye.